And we can now join France 24's Clovis Casali, who is covering that protest march in Paris. Clovis, what's the atmosphere like? What are people saying to you?
Well, it was very calm at the beginning. There was some chanting, anti-capitalist movements. And as you can see now, we've had to cross over and go on the other side of the police cordon, because there have been first serious clashes with demonstrators taking barriers, scaffolding, and trying to throw bottles at police forces. And therefore, we've had to cross the other side. Clashes between demonstrators and police. Police also acting quickly to try to disperse those angry crowds, black blocs, far left supporters, far left activists, basically here to cause chaos, to show their anger in this movement, which is all about getting higher salaries. This demonstration organized by the CGT, which is one left-wing union, many other left-wing unions also, and we saw some far-left leaders, people from La France Indécise, France Unbowed, which is the French party led by Jean-Luc Mélenchon. Jean-Luc Mélenchon, who has said that he hopes this will be a new May 68, that people will turn en masse, will take to the streets nationwide in order to show their opposition to the government, to ask for more rights, for more money from the government, but also from bosses.
Now, there are a number of key figures on the left there, and I gather you spoke to the boss of one of the key trade unions, the CGT.
Indeed, Philippe Martinez is the leader of the CGT, that union left wing I was just talking about. He and his movement have been leading the strikes in the oil refineries and the oil depots across the country, causing chaos and preventing many from being able to go and buy a petrol in stations. That movement, of course, is continuing as we speak. Philippe Martinez telling me that this demonstration is also to call for bosses to raise salaries to follow inflation, because everything's going up. The price of energy is going up, the cost of life is going up, and therefore salaries need to go up also. That's his key message. He also told me this isn't a movement just in France. This movement from the people rebelling, if you will, against governments is taking place across Europe. Take a listen.
Au-delà de la France, c'est un peu...
What happens beyond France, in Europe at least, what I see is people demanding salaries good enough to live freely, in dignity.
Pour vivre dignement, il y a des mobilisations.
There are mobilizations in Spain, Belgium, United Kingdom, Portugal. We are not alone. We are part of a large social movement in Europe.
And that was the boss of the CGT trade union, Pierre Martinez, talking there to Clovis Casali, who's covering those demonstrations in Paris.